Assalamu alaikum. Here I am Basit Tariq to discuss the development of teeth and overview of stages. Well, firstly, development of teeth, it is also known as odontogenesis. It is the complex process by which teeth form from the embryonic cell, grow and erupt into the mouth. It is necessary for the parts of tooth to develop much during the appropriate stages of fetal development. Well, after this, there is formation of dental lamina. Dental lamina is a band of epithelial tissue. It is the first evidence of tooth development in human baby body. It begins in human at the sixth week of utero and 3 weeks after the rupture of buccopharyngeal membrane. Well, after this, there are some stages of tooth development. These development stages are initiation stage, bud stage, cap stage, and bell stage. Well, firstly, I am going to discuss about initiation stage. One of the earliest in the formation of a tooth that can be seen microscopically is the distinction between the vestibular laminae and dental laminae. It occurs in 6th and 7th week of embryonic life. Well, in initiation stage, dental lamina connects the developing tooth bud to epithelial layer of the mouth for a significant time. Well, this is all about the initiation stage. Now I am going to discuss about the birth stage. The birth stage is categorized by the appearance of tooth, but without a clear arrangement of cells. This occurs typically when the fetus is around 8 weeks old. The tooth bud itself is a group of cells at the periphery of the dental lamina. Well, after this, I'm going to discuss about the cap stage. The first sign of an arrangement of cell in the tooth bud occurs in the cap stage. It is the stage which shows the first signs of arrangement. After this, a small group of mesenchymal cells stops producing extracellular substance, which results in an aggregation of these cells called the dental papilla. At this stage, tooth buds grow around, taking on the appearance of a cape and becomes enamel or dental organ covering the dental papilla. Well, in this stage, cap stage, we have a formation of dental enamel, which is the outer layer of dental teeth. Well, after this, we have a bell stage. Bell stage is known for the histodifferentiation and morpho differentiation that take place. Dental organ is in bell shaped in this stage. Majority of cells are called stellate reticulum because of their star-shaped appearance. They are present mostly in star-shaped appearance, as we can see in the image provided there. Well, after this, bell stage is furtherly divided into two stages, which are early bird stage or late bird stage. Cells on the periphery of the enamel organ separate into the four important layers furtherly. These four layers are cubidal cell, columnar cell, stratum intermedium. It is the cell between the IE and satellite stellate reticulum. Well, after this we have cervical loop. It is the rim of the enamel organ where outer and inner epithelium join. Well, in Bell stage, we have further classification which is known as advanced Bell stage. In this stage, hard tissues including enamel and dentine develop during the next stage of tooth development. This stage is called crown or maturation stage. Well, after these stages completion, we have the formation of some hard tissues. Hard tissues consist of enamels. Firstly, enamel formation is called amelogenesis and occurs in the crown stage, advanced Bell stage of tooth development. Enamel formation occurs furtherly in two stages. Secretory or maturation stages. In secretory, proteins form partially mineralized enamel. In maturation stages, it completes enamel mineralization. Then, after enamel, we have a further another layer which is known as dentine. Dentine formation, known as dentinogenesis, it is the first identifiable feature in the crown stage of tooth development. Formation of dentine must always occur before the formation of enamel. This is a most important point, that dentine formation should always occur before enamel formation. After this we have cementum. The formation of cementum is called cementogenesis and occur late in the development of the teeth. Cementoblasts are the cell responsible for the cementogenesis. Then there we have some types of cementum, which are cellular, acellular formation of. Then after this we have a formation of periodontium. Periodontium, which is the supporting structure of a tooth, consists of the cementum, periodontal ligaments, gingiva, and alveolar bone. Further discussing about the periodontal ligament, cells from the dental follicule give rise to the periodontal ligament, which is shortly known as PDL. Specific events leading to the formation of periodontal ligaments vary between deciduous, baby, and permanent teeth among various species of animal. Formation of the periodontal ligament begins with the ligament fibroblast from the dental fossils. These fibroblasts secretes collagen, which interact with the fibers on the surfaces of adjacent bones and cementum. After this we have to discuss about the alveolar bone. As a root and cementum formation begins, bone is created in the adjacent area throughout the body. Cell that forms bones are called osteoblasts. In this case, the alveolar bone, these osteoblast cells form from the dental fossils, similar to the formation of primary cementum. Collagen fibers are created on the surface nearest of the tooth, and they remain there until attaching to the periodontal ligaments. These alveolar bones at last attaches to the periodontal ligaments, as we see here. Then after this we have gingiva. It is the connection between the gingiva and the tooth, which is known as dentogingival junction. This junction has three epithelial types. It is gingival, sulcular, junctional epithelium. These three types form from a mass of epithelial cell known as epithelial cuff between the tooth and the mouth. After the formation of hard tissues, then we comes to the formation of nerve and vesicular, which is also known as vascular. So here we first discuss about the nerve formation. Nerve fiber starts to near the tooth during the cape stage of tooth development and grow towards the dental fossil. Once there, the nerve develops around the tooth buds and enter the dental papilla. When dentine formation has begun, nerves never proliferate into the enamel organ. This is the point of attraction in this. After this, I am going to discuss about the vascular formation. Blood vessels grow into the dental fossil and enter the dental papilla in the cape stage. Group of blood vessels form at the entrance of dental papilla. Due to this, number of blood vessels reaches a maximum at the beginning of the crown stage, and the dental papilla eventually forms in the pulp of the tooth. Pulp is also a part of the tooth. Throughout life, the amount of pulpal tissue in a tooth decreases, which means that the blood supply to the teeth decreases with the age. Just because of this, we have a degeneration of tooths in the old ages. Well, after this, I'm going to discuss about my last and but not the least topic, which is tooth eruption. Well, the tooth eruption is the process in tooth development in which the teeth enters the mouth and become visible. Well, here comes the visibility. The first human teeth to appear, the deciduous primary teeth, also known as baby or milk teeth, erupt into the mouth from around 6 months until 2 years of ages. Well, this is the time period for this milk teeth in a process known as teething. These teeth are the only ones in the mouth until a person is about 6 years old, creating the primary dentition stage. Well, at that time, the first permanent tooth erupts and begin a time in which there is a combination of primary and permanent teeth, well known as mixed dentition stage. As the name indicates, and also the formation indicates that these teeth process are primary and permanent. That's why they are known as mixed dentition stages, which last until the last primary tooth is lost. Then the remaining permanent teeth erupt into the mouth during the permanent dentition stage.